What is up, you guys? We are back with a, Offroad Outlaws video. Honestly, didn't ever plan on making one of these again, if you want to know the truth. Just wanted to steer clear away from it for, honestly, forever. But I get a lot of comments, asking me where I've been, why I don't upload this game anymore. And I figured we'd just kind of take a look into it and kind of explain to you guys why I don't do content on this game anymore. Not that I really have much against the game itself, more or less, but maybe how the game's run and kind of the updates that are brought to the game and little things like that and things that could be done with the game and for the creators, a lot of creators, not just myself, but a lot of creators that are contributing to the success or the great success at one time that Offroad Outlaws had. I'd say at least 60% of that, 70% of that is due to the content creators on YouTube making content about the game. That's a free ad for Offroad Outlaws. Now, going into what we have right here, this is another problem I have with the whole Offroad Outlaws thing. Look, there's a new game. Okay, so they've made a totally new game, and they just kind of throw this in front of us and want us to download it, but yet they have not brought out an update for Offroad Outlaws itself rather than like simple little bug fixes, little things like that. That's not really content for somebody that's trying to make a career out of YouTube. And that's why, honestly, blowing up with Offroad Outlaws is kind of, it was pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was, I mean, yeah, it's all great, when it was all going good and there was a lot of content with the game and they were updating it at least every, like, I don't know, month or two, I feel like is pretty reasonable. So that's kind of why I stepped away from this, because there's no content with it. Therefore, you got this game right here. I feel like that's kind of, I don't know, man. They're just throwing other games. They've thrown American Marksman at us, Offroad Outlaws Drag Racing, but yet they're not updating the game that has got them to where they are now. I mean, well, I know there's games in the past that's probably boost their popularity, but man, I just feel like Offroad Outlaws is where it's at when it comes to their games, and they should really push the updates focused around Offroad Outlaws, like bringing new trucks, bring a few new trucks, man. That gives us content, that gives us reasons to make videos on the game, rather than having to force, let's go ahead and close this, rather than having to force money glitch videos. I see YouTubers doing that, content creators doing that on this game, because there's nothing else left to do videos on. You have to literally force content about getting unlimited money, like over and over. You know how draining that is to try to just make like, that's forcing content. And no hate to the people doing it, the content creators doing it, because they're just simply trying to make content with the game, so nothing negative towards that era. No, that's not what I'm saying. But look, I mean, that's kind of the example and the point I'm trying to make. Like, people that make Offroad Outlaws videos are having to just force content in any way they can. Now, I know you can do the role play, and you can get a good ways with role play on this, but it's kind of a dead end too without Offroad Outlaws, like the updates. I mean, you can do the role plays, but you need updates as well to kind of help back up the content around the game. Now, I know we got like Farm Sim. There's no updates for Farm Sim, but being that Farm Sim is a PC game and you can get mods, that carries the game. Therefore, you can essentially make your own updates to the game in a sense, because if you get a new mod, you can kind of work that into your role play, like, hey, I got a new truck, this and that, and do it like that. Whereas Offroad Outlaws, you kind of run out of options. You do. And you guys, I've been doing this for the past 5-6 years. Trust me, when I say, yeah, it can get pretty difficult. So it kind of just runs dry on the content you have here with Offroad Outlaws, because there's no updates. Like, I'm going to show you guys the version history and show you the last time we had an update to where you can make content with Offroad Outlaws. And I know you guys, you're always saying, where's Offroad Outlaws videos? Well, why not? It's kind of not up to me. It's kind of up to the devs whether they provide content, and they don't provide any. So yeah, or not much, very little. So it makes things very hard for all the YouTubers doing videos on the game. I don't know if they're going to back me on this. I don't really care if they do. They can come at me and be like, oh, well, I don't believe that. And that's fine. But I'm just saying, you're getting views and you have a good following. Maybe try to branch out to like other games that relate to Offroad Outlaws, maybe Farm Sim, stuff like that. Kind of try to add in a little bit of Farm Sim content with your Offroad Outlaws content, which is what I should have stuck with back when I was doing all the Offroad Outlaws and Farm Sim stuff. So anybody out there, I know there's some people out there that do Offroad Outlaws and, get some pretty decent views. So just kind of take my advice. It might be helpful to kind of add in Farm Sim videos here and there, and kind of maybe branch over towards that and then do Offroad Outlaws. Kind of do them both, but always do Farm Sim along with Offroad Outlaws, and I think you'll be okay, honestly, doing both that, and you can go very far, because Farm Sim has been around for a long time. The audience for that is very large. It's very niche, but it is very large, and if you can get in there, it is very, very worth it. I'm going to go on to the version history real quick, and that's going to pretty much wrap up this rant here with Offroad Outlaws and kind of where I've gone. And yeah, anyway, I don't know if we're going to do any more videos on Offroad Outlaws. I guess we'll kind of see what this video does. And if, I mean, you guys just absolutely want me to do more videos on it, I can try to scrape for content with this game, and we can try it. I mean, I know there's a new drag racing game, but I haven't even looked at it. I don't even think I have it downloaded, or I might have it downloaded. I don't even know. But I could do some stuff on that. I don't really know. Just depends on how this video goes is going to totally determine what I do. Unless this video gets a really good amount of views and y'all are interested in seeing more Offroad Outlaws content, I'll do it for you guys. This is all for you. I'm making this Offroad Outlaws video all for you guys that are watching this right now. The people that have been around since I first blew up with this game and kind of paved the way for Offroad Outlaws roleplay. And that's kind of what we did here. We turned Offroad Outlaws roleplay into a very common thing to do. And yeah, man, it worked good. It did for a while until the updates stopped. So that's kind of what put a halt to everything. Anyway, I'm going to get over to the version history. We're going to go over that and talk about how long it's been since we've got a really good content update here in this game. All right, you guys, so here we are in the version history, and we're going to talk about what's kind of went on with the game. So if we see there was an update a week ago, it was just bug fixes, so you can't do any content on bug fixes, obviously. Then 2 months ago, there was a slight kind of little bit of an update. It says a new annual elite membership, get it now to save 75%, and that's funny. They're talking about membership because they deleted mine. So completely deleted my membership. That wasn't supposed to happen. You know, I entered a code for gold and all that, given to me by the devs, so therefore I'm pretty sure you're supposed to keep the membership, but here we are, I don't have a membership anymore. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not getting a membership no time soon because I don't know if I'll even keep playing the game, but we're just making this video kind of to elaborate on the issues with the game as it stands right now. It could definitely change. It could do a complete 180. It definitely could, and therefore this game could be on the top, man. It could be #1 if you just give us content to make on the game. It's frustrating. Anyway, it says new featured maps. That's nothing. New premium rigs. I mean, I guess that's okay, you know. And then we got preparing for next update. So they've been preparing for the next update for 2 months. Actually, no. Let's say they've been preparing for the next update for actually 10 months, because that was the last update that had any vehicles. This is what matters right here. 3 new vehicles. That is what's going to matter, man. The vehicles. That's what people want to see. Vehicles and customization options for the vehicles. And there's things that need to be fixed in Offroad Outlaws with like little bumper or the way the stack is in the toolbox. Like, man, fix that. Fix that. Instead of making a whole nother game, fix the issues you have with yours right here. Like, it's annoying. It really is. So it says 3 new vehicles 10 months ago. What's the last update? This is why you cannot rely on updates from the devs to have any content with Offroad Outlaws. So if you guys asking why I don't do videos, here it is right here in the version history. It writes itself, like right here. And then we see 9 months ago, fix elite, that's nothing. 8 months ago, bug fixes, that's nothing. Capture the flag, that's nothing 8 months ago. So yeah, the last legit real update for content for a creator on YouTube is 10 months ago. Unless you want to do like infinite money glitches or this and that, you know, and force content, I guess you can do that. And I'm not knocking people who do that, because they're just trying to get content out of the game any way they know how. And, you know, hey, props to them for making it happen. I'm not hating on them. Nothing like that. That's not what this is. It's just stressing that we need more content for this game. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up this one right here. I guess if you guys want to see some more, comment below, man. Leave a like, and let me know if you still play this game. I'm out.